What's up, y'all? It is your girl Angelle, and welcome back to Angelle's Life. In today's video, we have another what I would buy from Temu, and this is a loungewear edition. I have some really good pieces. So let's just get right into it. But before we do, I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome back to all my day ones. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? My name is Angelle. I run a style, travel, and lifestyle channel. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Now, let's get into the outfit of the day. All right, y'all. So the outfit of the day is pajamas. I felt like it was kind of fitting. I was gonna do loungewear, but my pajamas were kind of already on. So, we're just gonna do pajamas, and I have on my Ecore pajamas. I think it's called Ecore, but I will link them. Okay, but I have on my Ecore pajamas with my Project Cloud slippers. Let me tell y'all something. So these are like an UGG dupe, right? These are the best UGG dupes that I have owned. Okay, they are so comfortable, perfect, like just doing all the things, perfect for fall. I also have them in like a boot form that I really love in brown. Y'all, 10 out of 10 would recommend. They're not that expensive. I think they were 50 bucks. Granted, that's, I guess that can be deemed expensive for slippers, but like, I don't know, I don't walk around barefoot, so you know, I'll invest a little 50 in the slippers. They were 45 or 49 or something, which is basically 50. So there is that. And also, I do want to say this Ecore pajama set, y'all, I had the top cropped. If you're not new to this but true to this, you already know that. But if you are new, I did have the top cropped. So if you do purchase the pajamas, they will, you know, come, the shirt will come full. But you know, I'm always doing some extra shit, okay? If you didn't know that, let me tell you. Okay, I'm always doing some extra. But that's that. I got in a size small. My slippers are in a size 6. My socks are just like old Pringles socks. That's the brand. I got it in the UK. But yeah, that's that. Let's move on to the pieces. All right, y'all. I don't want to make this video too long, so we are going to kind of swiftly run through this. We say that loosely because, I mean, it's me. Hello. But now a lot of these pieces, this is just a forewarning. Y'all know how I get down. If you don't know how I get down, welcome. Let me tell you and show you how I get down. I like for my loungewear, so there's a difference between pajamas and loungewear. Let's talk about that real quick. Pajamas are something that I strictly wear inside the house. I'm not going out the door in no pajamas. That's not what they're meant for. However, my loungewear, I gravitate towards loungewear that I can wear in and out. Okay, because if I get a call, I gotta run to the store real quick, I'm cooking, and I have to grab something really quick, I'm gonna run out the house in my loungewear. My pajamas are basically what I strictly wear to go to sleep. I do have a 6-year-old son. Typically I like to sleep in the nude, but he getting a little old, baby, and that ain't appropriate no more. Okay, it ain't appropriate no more for me to be in the nude. So my pajamas are what I wear to go to sleep. My loungewear is typically what I wear around the house. And again, I love loungewear that transitions to outside, meaning if I throw it on with a mule and I will look decent outside. Now it is fall. Okay, the season is fall. I live in the San Antonio, so it ain't fall here yet. Still summer as far as the weather goes, but it's fall, so the loungewear is going to be fall based. Let's jump into the first piece. All right, y'all, so the first piece is this black and white midi dress. Very cute, very chic, got in a size small, and this is what I mean. You throw this on with a black mule or a sandal or whatever kind of shoe you want to throw it on with, grab your everyday bag, and you are out the door. You know, you do not look like you are chilling in loungewear, or you don't look like this is your loungewear. But then on top of that, the thing that I love about it, it has so much stretch and so much movement. It's knit. It's knit. Could you throw this on with a pair of boots and wear this out? Absolutely. Is it probably made to be worn out? Absolutely. But I like it as loungewear, y'all. That's just what it is. I don't know what to tell y'all. It fits nice. Like I said, it is a very stretched knit for when that man here make the body look right, because that is something else that I lean into. I like for my loungewear to fit me well. So when I'm cooking and cleaning, child, okay, that man gonna be looking. He gonna be looking. Tim. Y'all know I'm a temptress. So yeah, 10 out of 10 will recommend this one. Let's move on to the next piece. All right, y'all. So the next two pieces are this like black hoodie and these kind of like black leggings, okay, but they're like the pants leggings. So I will say this, and this is just me being completely honest, this is going to be at the bottom of the list. Like, if I have 10 pieces and I was to rank them, this will be probably the last or the second to last. And that's only because when it comes to loungewear, I prefer to have a dress. I prefer for my loungewear to be a dress. Like, I don't mind having shorts, pajamas, or bottoms, pajama sets, but when it comes to my loungewear, I prefer for it to be a dress. I just feel like I'm more flowing in a dress, I'm more comfortable in a dress, etc., etc. But I do love a hoodie. I love how like snug and cozy a hoodie is, especially in the fall and the winter. And it can get cold. I'm from the south, so anything below 70 is cold to me. So when it's cold in the house, I do gravitate towards throwing on a hoodie. So that is why I went ahead and added this as loungewear. I have a small in the top and a small in the bottom. The bottoms actually come as a set. They come in this black color as well as this kind of like cognac brown color. So and again, y'all know I lean towards sexy. Make it, y'all know these the little pants like this make you, yo, okay, show you little figure, show you little curve. Nah, but we got a little balance with the hoodie. But yeah, I added this for that. And like I said, if you need to run out the house, you can absolutely run out the house in this. Am I running out the house in this one? Probably not. Probably not. The pants are a little thin, but I know that's not a bother to some women, okay? But there's that, small in the bottom, small in the top. Let's move on to the next piece. All right, y'all, so the next set is this black and white knit set. I actually had one like this previously and I got it from Lulu's, but Temu has done a replica dupe whatever of it, and it's good. It feels good, it feels nice. I liked the set back then. I outgrew the set, so having this is like perfect. This is good loungewear. This is absolutely, this will lean to, depending on where you are in the world. For me in particular, this is going to lean more towards a winter lounge set than a fall one, but this is absolutely something that I will wear around the house and then run out the door in. It fits very comfortably, so even though it is pants and I do prefer a dress, just because I prefer a dress don't mean I won't wear pants. But this, the knit is nice and it has a good weight to it, and then I just love the look of it. I love the look. I love this. Nothing about this looks cheap. Nothing about this looks cheap, and that's what I love. I am chilling at home in sophistication, sweetheart. I am not new to this. I am true to this. Did you hear what I said? I am chilling at home in sophistication. If somebody knocks on that door with a package, you don't have to worry about me going to the door looking any type of way. I stay ready, so I never have to get ready. How you doing, Mr. Mailman? Okay. You cute. Oh, this is just my loungewear. Yeah. Yeah, we love that. I got in a size small. This is, yeah. Again, for me in particular, being in the San Antonio, this is going to lean into winter. But if me and babe got to run somewhere, babe, let's go run, get something to eat. Loungewear. I'm chilling. I could run out in this. That's good. That's what make it good. Like real loungewear should be able to transition in and out, in and out, in and out when need be. You understand? 10 out of 10 would recommend. Let's move on. All right, y'all. So the next piece is this black cardigan. Now, I brought this because y'all know I love my Skims dress, right? My Skims dress and those dresses like that. I've had several over the past years. I always wear them. I always gravitate towards them. Like, y'all, those are my, I lounge in that. I sleep in those too, but I definitely lounge in those. And y'all know I have said before, I don't necessarily think, even though I have worn it out before, I do not think they are appropriate to wear out. That's just my opinion. If you are one of those people that wants to wear it out, I feel like wearing a cardigan like this over it is how you do it. It's how you do it, and you don't look thirsty. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the only word I could come up with. That's the best I could do. I think this is how you transition that. I have a lot of like those bodycon style dresses that are just comfortable to wear around the house, but they're not something that I'm wearing outside the house. Like, they don't even like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not saying that a man's or your significant other opinion matters that much, but I do feel like it should matter some. It should be important to, I feel like you should be able to embrace who you are as a woman and as a person while simultaneously still having respect for your significant other. You understand what I mean? Let me know if y'all understand what I mean. So it's not like I do anything for the other person or for another person, but I absolutely feel like nothing is wrong with taking a person's feelings into consideration with the things that you wear. You know, some men don't mind for you to be out there dressed like hooker. Okay, some men don't mind that you be dressed out there like a hooker. Okay, that's what a girl you you dress like a hooker. Some men do. You know, I don't think it's like a insecurity thing. I just, you know, some people are okay with it, some people are not. And me, myself, even without his input, it's kind of like, this might be a little bit much. And a lot of it is because of my body type. So I also do feel like it's important to be aware of your body type. Put them big old titties up. There ain't nothing wrong with having them out sometime, but you ain't got to have them big old titties out like that. You put them titties up. We at the grocery store. Put that ass, tuck that ass in. But this cardigan, wearing this cardigan over a dress, if you just want to wear the dress out, I do feel like, or any of those dresses, like I showed the avocado on Ride ones, I've shown the Skims one, I've shown the dupes, you know, if you want to wear those dresses out, again, I do feel like this is a good way to wear them out, and this is in a size small. So there's that. Let's move on. All right, y'all, so the next piece is this taupe dress and cardigan combination. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. This is probably my favorite of the bunch. It is a dress. It's knit. It's still going to give it what it's supposed to give. It's still going to hug them curves and do what it's supposed to do, but in a very like demure, you know, way. Because again, right, it's not, it's reminiscent of the Skims dress to some degree, because it's a bodycon dress, but it's knit, so the material is much, like, it's thicker. You know, that Skims dress, like, it's paper thin, and that's part of the reason a lot of those bodycon dresses that I have shown you, they are paper thin. So that's part of the reason that I don't feel like they're appropriate to wear out. Whereas this, it's knit. It is a knit dress. It's a knit set, which makes it okay to wear out if need be. And that is why I think that getting pieces like this, especially at an affordable price, you know, it's from Temu, is very good when it comes to loungewear. That's why I take pieces like this that are probably meant to, they make it for people to wear out, and I transition them to loungewear because they work. They get the job done. And like I said, it's at a very affordable price. And I'm lounging in luxury without a luxury price tag, because when I walk past that mirror and I'm looking at myself and I feel like I look good and I feel good, it's just, it's all good in the hood, baby. I just makeup or not, you know, when I'm walking past the mirror and I just look put together, no matter what the circumstance is, I feel encouraged to get more work done. I feel motivated to just do more, because I look like a woman whose life is put together. Even when it's not, even when I'm still working on it, I look that way. And I say it all the time, y'all. When you look good, you feel good. And that's just not outside the house, that's inside the house too. Because it's never more important to look good than for yourself. You know what I mean? Because you want to feel good when nobody else is around. Hello? But there is that. So y'all absolutely love this. It has like a little tie in the back. It comes with the cardigan. The color is beautiful on, you know, my brown skin with my burgundy hair. And I just, yeah, I am feeling it. Speaking of, some woman commented and was like, you know, I love your style, but why do you wear your hair like a guy? Miss Ma'am, how'd you get here? How'd you get here? And second of all, listen, just because you are closed-minded and make low haircuts and hairstyles synonymous with men, Miss Ma'am, don't project your feelings onto me. Who said this was a man hairstyle? Who said that? Because a lot of men wear it. So what? So what? Miss Ma'am, don't come here. Don't come here upsetting me. Eyes beautiful. This a black woman hairstyle. Eyes beautiful. I've been wearing my hair like this for 15, 16 years, Miss Ma'am. Okay? It's not like a guy. It's like a beautiful black woman. Okay? Stop playing with me. Anyway, let's move on. Speaking of, the last set is in a small. Everything is in a small, y'all. Just so y'all know. The next set is another knit pant set, and it is like this cream and black and kind of, you know, and it's kind of like, it's cream but kind of brownish, taupish knit set. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, very reminiscent of the black set, but whereas the black set I feel like is strictly for winter, this can absolutely be done in fall on a colder day. Y'all, too cute. Too cute. Not just that, I'm gonna say, if I show y'all 10 things, 8 of them you would not be convinced that they came from Temu. You are not gonna be like, oh, that must have came from Temu. You're not gonna say that. And that is the whole point. That is the point of transitioning things, because mind you, we are taking things that they made to wear out, you know, and making them something that we wear in, but in a very sophisticated, luxurious way. If you are a person that likes to host and have a lot of guests over, this loungewear is finna eat up the room. Okay? It's finna eat up the room. They're gonna be like, girl, you look like you going out. This is just my lounge around the house. Imagine what I wear on a Tuesday. Stop playing with me. When you FaceTiming with that man or that woman, whatever you like, okay? You're like, babe, you look good. I know. You say thank you first. Say thank you. In your head, say I know. But say, oh, thank you, babe. But in your head, you thinking, I know. Angelle taught me. Okay? But yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay? I love this one. I love this one. I will say this. The pants are a little short. You know, the pants are a little short. You know what I would really like? If they had like ruffles at the bottom of these pants. You know, I thought about like trying to find some black material, and because the pants are a little short, and I'm short, I'm 5 feet, so be mindful of that. If I'm telling you they short and I'm 5 feet, like, come on now, girl. But imagine these pants with like a ruffle material at the bottom. Oh, a black ruffle material. It don't have to be knit, it could be any, you know, but that would be so cute. I might look into doing that, like adding ruffles, like a ruffle panel to the bottom and make it like a bell bottom, and then that just be like the, you know, I'm lounging in this, because that's so cute. That's so cute. And it's I've created something, I've recreated something or repurposed something that's rather affordable and turned it into something that I love and that I could see myself having for years and years to come. I also will take this stuff, you know, I take this stuff on vacation. I take these lounge, you know, like that's when you're packing for a vacation, you're at a hotel or something like that. It's all, I always pack at least 2 loungewear pieces, so that I, you know, if I'm in the hotel and I gotta run downstairs to the lobby or do this and do that, I'm not doing it in my pajamas. That is another reason that I feel like having specific loungewear is so important and not just pajamas. But anyway, y'all, I said I wanted to make this video quick and I'm starting to ramble, so let's move on. All right, y'all, so the next set is this cream and black striped midi maxi-ish dress. Gorgeous, easy, size small, with my pajamas. And y'all know, I don't know if y'all realize this, but when it comes to the loungewear, I typically lean into one color that's black and neutrals, like black and creams, black and neutrals, black and like all of my loungewear, all of my pajamas are in these colors, and that is because it's easy to go with my slippers. Like, I like for my things to match. Again, I like to give sophistication all the time, and my things need to match, blend, etc., etc. So if I have my black, you know, Project Cloud slippers, or my black Project Cloud boots, or my brown ones, or whatever, I want it to be able to go with everything effortlessly. So then one pair of slippers work, or one, you know, like, and then I just have that one color and it just matches and it just blends. Or if I have my robe and it just goes, and that's very important to me, y'all. That is very important to me. I don't know why, but it is. Like, I got a new bathrobe because my old one, I'm going to talk about that in my favorites video, but I got a new bathrobe, y'all, and it's divine, and it matches that color scheme, because I really do like it to all just be in that same color scheme. I feel like it blends better, you know, it blends better when you do things that way. That's just my opinion. Comment down below, let me know what y'all think. But this dress, super gorgeous. Again, you can run out in this. It's just ticking all the boxes. Y'all get the vibes at this point. Let's just move on. All right, y'all, so the next set, I call this the Tony Soprano set because it looked like, I tell you, I look like I'm about to, you know, Tony, he need to be sleeping with the fishes. You know, it's giving that vibe. It's giving Italian dad mobster vibe. And you know, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. It's comfortable, it's cool, it's something that you can easily run out in. I just feel like it checks a lot of the boxes and I'm really not mad at it. The only thing that I will say is what I don't like about it is that it does look a little masculine. It doesn't fit masculine, but it looks masculine, and maybe that's just because I as soon as I saw it, I thought of the Sopranos, you know. So that could be a thing, but this will work for somebody, you know. And again, so I wanna be well rounded in what I am showing y'all. Okay, so whereas I may not be in love with, like, it'll probably be at the bottom of the list for me, maybe like number 3. It's still above the hoodie, but you know, so maybe like number 2. Yeah, number 2. We'll put it at number 2 at the bottom though. But it's in a size small. It is very comfortable. It fits the color scheme. It absolutely can be worn in and out, and I do think this is something like loungewear that you can wear right here, right now, in the weather that we have now in Texas. So there's that. Let's move on to the last piece. All right, y'all, and the last piece is this black and tan striped dress. And this one is like a really stretchy material. It kind of gets the job done the same. I feel like this is like a more appropriate version of like a bodycon stretch dress that you can wear out. It's not knit though. It is more of just like that traditional like elastic polyester stretch material. Again, this is probably one that will be at the bottom of the list as well, but I do also think it gets the job done. It's very comfortable. My issue with this is it's just a little too tight. Like, although it's super stretchy, so you can do as much, you know, you can do jumping jacks in it and everything else. You can get your stretch on in this bad boy. But it's a little too tight and a little too restricting for me. But I know some women don't mind that. Some women don't have a problem with that. And if you don't have a problem with that, then that's absolutely fine. But when I'm kind of cleaning up or doing my things around the house, you know, I prefer something, especially in the fall and in the winter, I prefer something that gives a little bit more cozy. And this isn't that cozy to me, but I do, for sure, for sure, for sure. Size small. If you are interested, I will link everything in the description bar. But y'all, that's all I got. Don't got no more. Comment down below, let me know if any of these are your favorites, or you're gonna pick any of these up. I am just so appreciative of the support that y'all give up a bald head bitch like me. Okay, I'm so appreciative. I really do. I love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me and going on this journey. Also, to my put it on chat on my Facebook, on the Facebook page, I want to let y'all know really quick. I have not been around because my manager is working out a deal with Facebook, and I'm not supposed to be posting to Facebook. I'm not supposed to be posting anything to Facebook right now. So that is why I haven't been on Facebook posting in the chat. I was supposed to do like a 60-day blackout on Facebook, but I like messed it up because like Instagram, child, listen, it was some other stuff, but that is why I haven't been around. So I have to start the like blackout all over. But just wanted to let my put it on daily chat know, like, that is why I have not been around. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Don't got no more. Again, comment down below, let me know which any of the looks y'all favorite. Y'all gonna pick any up, etc, etc. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Angelle's Life and on TikTok at One Angelle's Life. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Also, like this video if you like this video. Peace.